Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are celebrating that I turned 32. I know, I can't believe it either. It seems like just yesterday I was turning 30 and getting used to turning 30, and now here we are, 2 years later, and I'm turning 32. Who knew? That's how it worked. I want to talk to you today about what I've learned over the last year. If I can be really honest with you guys, 2023 was the worst year of my life. It was really the worst year of my life, and when I turned 31 last year, I was really in the thick of things, feeling terrible, but kind of starting to look up, if that makes sense. And right after, like I said, it was the worst year of my life, like almost like from the beginning, actually from the end of 2022, it was the worst year of my life. And then September rolled around and things kind of started feeling more optimistic, a little bit, brighter. I started getting some really exciting, opportunities I was excited about. And then just days after my birthday, Israel was attacked and Israel went to war, and that really affected me. And so in many ways, personally, 2023 was the worst year for me. And what really helped kind of bring me through that dark season was identifying friends that I felt safe with emotionally and letting them be a safe place for me. That made such a difference. I mean, now don't get me wrong, like not all of my friends, even though I love them and they're good people and I know that they care about me, I didn't feel like everyone was a safe space for me to really open up to and discuss what I was going through and what I was feeling. But sometimes I'd just be, having a conversation with someone and I would just have like an instinct. This is a safe person. This is someone you can trust. Open up to them. And I did. And there were maybe like 2 local friends and 2 long distance friends that I just felt really safe to open up with. And it made such a difference in my healing. It's made such a difference in my journey coming out of that dark season. And so, the number one thing that I would tell you that I learned this last year of being 31 years old is how important it is to build friendships. And, even if not everyone in your life is someone that you can really open up to, not everyone is someone that you just really can feel like emotionally safe with, but if there's even one person that you feel emotionally safe with, spend time with that person. Also at this time last year, in one of these conversations where I was just, really opening up to a friend that I felt really, really safe talking to, it came up that this person had been going through some things and they felt hesitant to really open up to people about what they were going through. And so we just decided in that conversation, there's no reason for us to both feel this way when we're both a safe person for each other. And so we made it a priority. Okay, every week for at least half an hour, we are getting together. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. We're getting together every week for at least half an hour. And that's been such a blessing to me, even just having like that hour or that half hour of FaceTime. Sometimes we hang out for like longer, but just like a midweek, we do it on Wednesdays, a midweek afternoon get together, even if it's just for half an hour. It's such a blessing and it's so necessary. Just what can you do to give yourself that emotional support, even if it's just for half an hour once a week, to invest in that safe person, to invest in that safe space. I also learned that, things might seem dark, but they can change, just like that. And that was my hope last year. I just kind of held on to that. Like, I'm just praying and trusting that everything will change, that I'll have a miracle in the things that I was going through. And things did change, like almost in an instant. Some things changed almost overnight. It was crazy. And so that's my prayer for you, that if you're going through a hard time, if you ever find yourself going through a hard time, don't lose hope. Stay connected to God and stay connected to God's word. And, honestly, there were some nights I just cried myself to sleep with, the Bible, in my arms, just kind of like reading things to myself, just kind of holding tight to that. That is what I've learned over the last year. You have to give people a chance to, be there for you, and also, hold tight to the things that are important to you, even when you're going through a really hard time. Now, I'm really excited to say that most of 2024 has been just a beautiful year for me. I'm really thankful. Being, 31, I have had just a lot more responsibilities in my life, and just like the feeling of personal accomplishment you get from taking on more responsibilities and doing a good job and working hard, and this community that we've created of our community on YouTube, and the community on TikTok that's been reading the Bible with me for 4 years, and the community that interacts with me on Instagram. Just this is so special, and I'm so thankful for it. So that's what I've learned over the last year: investing in friendships and safe friendships, doing what I can to invest in safe spaces and spend time with people who are safe spaces with me, and also letting them be a safe space for me. This person, the couple of friends who are local, they didn't know what I was going through, but when they did know, they wanted to be someone that I could go to. They wanted to be someone that I could, open up to and like unburden myself with. It's hard, it's vulnerable, it's sometimes painful, but we've got to let people show up for us. We've got to let people show up for us. So that is my advice for you. If you're having a birthday, and you're wondering, okay, if will I be ready for what the year has for me? What if I go through a difficult season? That would be my advice for you. That's what I've learned over the last year. Letting people be there for me, investing in those people who are safe spaces, and just holding tight to the things that are important to me, holding tight to God's word and God's faithfulness, because the sorrow may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Thank you so much for celebrating my birthday with me. Thank you. Send this video to someone who's maybe turning 32, or someone who you think needs to hear it. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Bye.